Hello.
Oh, hi Zia. Nice to hear your voice.
Hey, how are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing fine, thanks. Yeah, it's kind of cold here, but I'm staying inside.
Okay, good, great. And today I think we are going to talk about a very important and pretty indispensable for a lot of English learners, which is the topic of today, how to learn English grammar and what is it important to learn them or not. And today I thought that it could be a great chance to ask you, and what are your methods? What do you think? Is it important to learn English grammar or not?
Oh, yes, it's essential. If you want people to understand you, you have to be able to describe what you want to tell them, or ask them a question, or answer their question. And you need
Definitely.
good grammar for all of that.
Sure, definitely. You know, as here is a very old saying from some unknown people, and they're saying like that without grammar, yeah, it's possible to interact, but without vocabulary, it's impossible. What do you think? How true it is?
I think they're equal because if you don't know your grammar, you can't apply your vocabulary.
Sure,
Because you
definitely.
have to know where that word fits in.
Yeah.
Is it a noun or a verb? Is it action or is it something?
Okay,
Is
good.
it
Thank you.
something that you are trying to tell someone about what is in your city?
Sure,
Describing the bus system or telling someone about how to travel or get someplace. Or
definitely.
even in the house, how do you cook a meal? What do you use, a pot or a pan? So you need some of these things to fit together properly.
Definitely. I 100% understand what you mean. And here is a very good question. And how important it is to learn English from movies. And because it has been a very recommending and very asked question that people are saying like learning grammar is very easy to when you are watching a lot of movies. And what do you think? How true it could be?
Yes, I think you can learn when you listen carefully. And maybe if you have the movie, you can stop it and listen again and repeat it. But you also have to be careful to learn good English
Sure.
because some movies use slang or they use improper English.
Yeah. And there are a lot of comical movies out there, and I think they are not very, very polite English, and some of them are, they look kind of impolite. And what do you think? Is it correct, or
I,
it's a
you
wrong
have to be
impression
very
of mine?
careful. Yes, you have to be careful what you watch.
Yeah. Okay, thank
Some of
you.
the language, some of the language is what do you call it, crude or rude or dirty or vulgar. So you have to be careful not to memorize those words.
Yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. And I have some students, and when they are coming to me and they are saying like that they learn something from a movie, for example, a sentence or anything, and when they talk to each other, they do their best to use those words or those phrases or sentences, and I'm asking them not to do that a lot. And because, for example, we've got the word when we are disagreeing with another person, we try to use like me neither. And I think in academic English, that should not be like that. Yeah, it should be like uh, neither do I, for example. And what do you think? Is it correct to say that or not?
Yes, that's really good, Zia. That's an excellent tip because if they use the slang form, they'll get in trouble if they're in a professional place or a setting or academic place. They'll get graded down.
Sure. Yeah, I see what you mean. And here is the last question. And what do you think? Where to find a good source to learn English grammar?
I think that it's good to find good literature to read, because if you read it out loud to yourself or to a friend, you can hear the words properly
Yeah,
put in sentence form.
sure.